Hello and welcome back to VEDS. Today I'm going to be responding to Alicia's character swap challenge, kind of. In Alicia's challenge, she asked us to swap characters from stories that we like, and I'm gonna rebel and do the opposite, and recast something that I don't like to try to make me enjoy it more. So we're gonna talk about Stephen King's It. It is bad. It has always been bad. And the only thing that saves the adaptations from it is that they are slightly less bad than the book. But there's at least one good thing to have come from it. There's a scene from the 2017 version where the kids get in a circle and beat Pennywise with a bunch of lead pipes. It's just really funny to see a bunch of children be able to defeat this cosmic entity of evil so easily. Physical, almost slapstick violence against a creature of infinite power is just hilarious to me. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna assemble a new losers squad to fit into the It story out of characters who will raise the possibility of a scene like that happening in every scene of the movie. This will only make the story better because it will increase the thing that I like about the first half of the story, and then when they come back and they're adults, Pennywise will be even angrier because he realized how badly he got beaten, and he will just like no holds barred go after these people. So let's go with the most obvious choice. Kevin from Home Alone. Kevin is a sociopath who fears neither God nor man and has the strategic mind of Sun Tzu mixed with Archimedes. And if we get him post Home Alone 2, then he's already defeated one Tim Curry villain, so he has experience. He may not be the oldest of this loser squad, but he is definitely the one who should be leading them. Next up, I think we have a kindred spirit to Kevin, Sid from Toy Story. Admittedly, this has to be a pre-traumatized Sid because we can have no remorse on this team, but I feel like his skill sets would synergize very well with Kevin's skill sets and they would only bring out the best of each other. Also, side note, when are we getting a spin-off of Toy Story where all of the mutilated toys just come to accept who they are and learn to love themselves? I want to see the duck on the buff body like leading a support group for like damaged toys. I think that'd be great. Okay, back to my bad ideas. Now, Sid and Kevin are definitely intelligent, but I feel like we need someone with more traditional book smarts, and there's only one place to look for that. Klaus Baudelaire from Series of Unfortunate Events. Of course, he has the intelligence thing down pat, and he has survived being hunted down by Count Olaf for all this time. But what really makes me want to put him on the team is that I feel like Klaus is going to snap at any moment, and it is only the good influence of his sisters and the Quagmire triplets that keep him from doing that. But put in the company of slightly less savory individuals, he is going to go full sicko mode on Pennywise. Now, after seeing Abby's video, I kind of wanted to put Damien on the team, but I feel like having the actual Antichrist on your team would just be a little bit too powerful. But I am going to go with someone who does have powers and pick Jubilee from the X-Men. Jubilee has mutant powers, has trained with Wolverine, and also is just fun. My other three picks are going to take this super seriously, but Jubilee's going to like roller skate around the room listening to like Backstreet Boys or whatever. I guess if it was set in the modern day, she'd be listening to like BTS. Anyway, she'd be fun. But also, just imagine how great it would be for Pennywise to sneak up on this girl in the mall, only for her to turn around and shoot fireworks at him. She's clearly going to be the powerhouse of the loser squad, but she isn't powerful enough that she just automatically secures the W. Next, my absolute worst idea, Dora the Explorer from the live-action Dora the Explorer movie. By the way, that movie, incredibly underrated, very self-aware, very funny. I'm putting her on here solely because I feel like her and Jubilee would be a lot of fun together, and she'd be the moral compass of the team. Like, she'd be able to bring them back after the brink after they have defeated Pennywise. Also, she brings a pet monkey to the team, and the pet monkey is voiced by Danny Trejo, so that's great. Speaking of which, let's go to Danny Trejo's greatest franchise, Spy Kids, and talk about Carmen Cortez. The team, great, wonderful. However, they need resources and someone who can interface with adults, and I feel like Carmen would be perfect for that. This is at least post Spy Kids 2 Carmen, but preferably post Spy Kids 3 Carmen. So she is just well experienced in going on wacky adventures at this point. Also, while Kevin is the strategic leader, you're gonna need someone who can get the team in line, and I feel like Carmen would be great at that. Finally, now that we have our new loser squad, I guess we probably need a new bully character for this version of it. However, a traditional bully with traditional bully tactics is not gonna pose much of a threat. So I'm gonna think a little bit outside the box here. Like I've been thinking inside the box for this entire entire video. I think the best bully to go up against a group like this is not a bully at all, but a group of rivals. I'm going to be pairing my Dream Loser Squad up against Mystery Incorporated from Scooby-Doo. I mean, this is just perfect. The Mystery Incorporated crew is going to roll up in there. They're going to be aware of Pennywise, but they're not going to take the threat seriously at all because they just think it's a bad guy in a mask. They're going to be constantly getting in the way of the Loser Squad and also probably talking down to them because they're like older teenagers and they think they're oh so much smarter. But at the end of the first half of the story, they're going to be absolutely disgraced and their careers are going to be ruined because they went up against an actual supernatural threat and couldn't do anything about it. They got shown up by a bunch of kids. So their professional rivalry continues into the adult section, except now they'll stop at nothing to get revenge on the Loser Squad. And this is when Mystery Incorporated decides that it's no longer time to unmask monsters, but become monsters, and they team up with Pennywise. Okay, that was a lot. Time to calm down. Anyway, enough of that foolishness. There's my official response to Alicia's challenge. The Excalibur video that was supposed to go up today is written. I just don't know when I'm going to be able to film it because I couldn't film it today and I probably won't be able to film it tomorrow because I'm going to an escape room. Who knew doing 30 videos in 30 days can create some scheduling conflicts. But we're in the home stretch, so to all my friends and fellow VEDSies, I will bid you an adieu and see you tomorrow.